So how would it happen that artists would be in the same place at the same time creating?
I know it's a beautiful, beautiful alignment of divine just energy and also creative energy, and Bay Area, coast to coast, all the way out here in DC. It's amazing for sure.
And what was so crazy was my team suggested that we do a Kev Choice flashback, throwback for Throwback Thursdays. And then for you to be here, we get to tell the team it's not just throwback, it's right here, right now.
It's right now, it's current. It's Fresh Fridays, you know what I'm saying?
Fresh off the block. Fresh off the block.
Right.
So how important was it for you to kind of be here and create and be around such rich history, especially as an educator and a musician?
Yeah, I mean, number one, you know, DC has so much history, especially when we talk about the Black community. We talk about music, we talk about arts, we just talk about culture, we talk about politics. And I kind of have been here just kind of learning and soaking all of that up, seeing, you know, going to different neighborhoods where like my idol, Duke Ellington, you know, going to his childhood home and just seeing where he lived. Just even just being in that neighborhood was very nostalgic, and just thinking about his impact, or walking down the street and seeing, you know, like Gil Scott-Heron and Brian Jackson, you know, pictures in the neighborhood where they used to hang out and chill, like over in Logan Circle. Or of course, you know, the political aspect of, you know, knowing that our people built a lot of these buildings,
Built a lot of them.
you know, and a lot of people represented for our people in these spaces and are still representing for our people in these spaces. And a lot of the people that work in these offices, the White House, the Capitol,
Congresswoman,
you know,
Sideman.
yeah, and even just the people that's the security guards and the staff, you know, it's a lot of our people, and it's good to kind of soak that up. The food is amazing. Yeah, it's just good to be somewhere else and kind of learn from their culture and see how it all connects to even some of the work that I'm doing back home in the Bay Area.
And what oftentimes people don't realize is artists, yeah, we create, but it's a movement. It's not just about artistry, it's about our story, our history, our ministry. What would you say you would tell a young Kev coming out here today and the things that you saw recording some of your music? What would you say to that young Kev after this trip?
You know, it's very interesting because I'm actually out here with a young Kev, who was my son. You know, it was a 14-year-old, and you know, taking him to the history, taking him to the African American Museum of History, starting off where, you know, in the transatlantic slave, and seeing how our people were, you know, brought over here in ships, and then all the way into the journey of, you know, fighting for this in the Civil War, fighting for the War of Independence, fighting for our rights during the Jim Crow era, Civil Rights era, and also just seeing the beauty that we produced here in this country, starting from that space, and then how much we've contributed. I would just say, like, just remember that history, and also know how far your people have come, and never forget that, and know that, you know, we can make it through any situation. If our ancestors have made it through that and have manifested and produced so much beauty and so much culture that have influenced the world, there's nothing that we really cannot do when we put our mind to it and we stay resilient.
There's nothing that we cannot do if we put our mind to it and stay resilient.
And it's been proven. It's been proven, it's been manifested. So just seeing that journey through the museum, seeing just all of the things that I've witnessed here, it's been very powerful.
Wonderful. So when you get back to the Bay, we might hear and see some new sounds coming from you.
Definitely.
From what you saw here.
Definitely, you know, just it's an education. I feel like my motto this year is learn something new every day.
Learn something new every day.
We gotta learn something new every day, and be intentional about it. Not like, oh, I just learned that, but like at the end of the day, be like, wow, I learned that, you know, this ancestor was the first person who wrote down all of the history of the slave trade, and, you know, he was freed, and he was, you know, captured, and he was free again. Like, learning so many stories, and learning about different neighborhoods and the musicians who contributed. Yeah, just learn something new every day. What can you learn in a day-to-day basis?
What can you learn from a day-to-day basis? Well, shoot, you're on the go with the Kim Caldwell Show, and not only in the Bay, but you're in DC.
Hey, it's beautiful.
Well, thank you for all that you do.
And thank you. Good to be here for sure.